We travel intercity like the men do. Intercity sitting pretty all the way. So join us on the intercity when you feel you need a little holiday. Away from the boring kitchen city.
No right to be here.
Behind the daily round and common task. Come on and travel intercity like the men do.
Break the chains of the CSA. Break the chains.
So up with women's rights. Come up and see the sights. We'll be nicer, brighter women for a man. Away from it all and home again.
The reason I work in a women's only group is because I'm just so sick of sexism. It affects you the whole time, you know, when you walk down the street and someone makes a comment about your tits. And working in a women's group stops you from being so disempowered by sexism.
Women Against the Road, which stands for war.
We're fighting for our children.
We are.
Oh, here we go. Are we sitting down? Are we sitting down?
Are we sitting down? It's going to get shit up.
Yes. Yeah, wait till we
Right, I'm just going to warn you, you've got black hands, all right?
Yeah.
If you work in a women's only group, you move society forward by years rather than just by months, because you're challenging the very nature of society rather than just a particular issue.
The women's peace movement has influenced all kinds of direct action and the whole of the peace movement, because it's shown that women can organise on their own, can talk for themselves and can make decisions and can handle everything and can be very creative and have a lot of fun.
And the men still burn her, stripping her down with mining and the poisons of their war. So to us the earth is a healer, a teacher, a mother, a weaver of a web of light that keeps us all alive.
Women's only groups help women empower themselves and think as women. There is nothing wrong with being emotional. It's an entirely appropriate response to have to something that's going to kill you.
Women's power and knowledge has been taken away from us by so-called experts, you know, patriarchal industrialists or politicians. And a big part of the women's movement is reclaiming that power. You know, we have enough knowledge to sort out our own problems. We don't need to be told the answers by anybody else.
So what does your mum do? I don't think Mum does anything.
Every mother is a working mother. Income support is a right.
She's a nurse when we fall, a policeman when we fight, a judge when we argue, and a singer at night. Elmo worked, but she never got paid. Well, you ought to see the way that she serves us. She leaves herself to last. And there were times when we wouldn't even help her, and she'd be too tired to ask. Well, she's a cook, a washer woman, a teacher and a wife. She's our mum, she's the one who worked for our life.
Direct action, for me, is a way of overcoming the frustration and the anger that you find when things are happening without your say-so and a lot of the time without your control.
Lesbian Avengers concentrate on direct action because we find it's the most effective form of political organisation. There are already groups like Stonewall who lobby Parliament and go through, you know, the proper channels, if you like. We find that direct action is far more effective. It reaches a far wider group of people, and also due to media interest as well. If we do something exciting, if we do sexy action, then the media want to report it, and then we get the word lesbian on TV screens and in newspapers the next day. So that's why we concentrate on direct action.
We don't need
Most women that I know have been raped. So women have a very different understanding of what rape is to what men do. When you talk about the rape of the earth, for example, and you've been raped yourself, you're going to feel a lot of different feelings about it to if you're trying to imagine how someone else feels when they've been raped.
Rapists go free to do it again. Racism jail. Innocent men. Rapists go free to do it again. Racism jail. Innocent men.
Now the earth is a witch, and the men still burn her, stripping her down with mining and the poisons of their war. So to us, the earth is a healer, a teacher, a mother, a weaver of a web of light that keeps us all alive.
Don't let people tell you that you're excluding men, because it's just sort of like, it's positive and it's powerful and creative.
It's not about men and women having a fight. It's about us being in balance with ourselves.
The feminine approach is very different from the masculine approach because women tend to look at things in a much more holistic way and they see the interconnectedness of different issues.
Hello, my love.
Spirituality is personal empowerment. If you love yourself and you feel good about yourself and you are whole and balanced and spiritual within your own energy, you can move mountains.
I
go back into ancient history, when women had power and worked together, they were called witches and burnt. And so in a way, it's like that the power that women have is feared. It always has been, and maybe still is now. I've been empowered. I've got loads of energy from campaigning. I'm in loads of confidence, loads of new skills, loads of new friends.
For me, getting into campaigning was the best thing that ever happened in my life because it meant that I could use all this pain and anger into creating something positive and really doing something and not just letting the system get away with it.
Me ladies, excuse me, ladies.